Hey folks, I'm Ty and this is Devlog 5 for Domino Effect, a fan-based game based on Deadpool. Before I get started with my progress, I've got some other news to share. I've started working on an original game project based off of a story I've been developing for some time. Remember, I made this fan game to learn a lot about the general technical stuff needed to make a game in Unreal Engine. Well, behind the scenes, I've been creating concept designs and storyboards to move the story that I have in mind into a game format. I'm pretty excited about getting this IP at a point where I can show it off. So please keep your eyes peeled for updates and devlogs about it. It's coming soon. Now on to Devlog 5. I worked on Domino a lot. This is where the value of having a team comes in handy. Now, I'm a character artist by trade, not relation. Just kidding. I'm more of a character artist in my style of doing art, so I would really love to get a good chunk of time or give a good chunk of time to developing the characters. However, this is a solo dev project. I simply can't dedicate most of my focus time to creating characters, while everything else is in pending status. But I did give myself a little more time than I probably should have to really dig into how she looked with her current animations. Now keep in mind the animation she currently has is not the final animation, but it is still a good thing to do to continue to refine here and there this animation. This is so there will be less work on the final pass. At this point, I wasn't as happy as I could be about her current animation. Now, I really didn't know if this was the rigging, skinning issue on Domino, or if it was because I chose weird animation sequences. Or maybe the problem is how I actually created Domino. So, I've decided to work on Unreal's default mannequin, which is called Quinn, for a while to see if the issue was the animation. You may remember in an earlier devlog, I said I aligned Domino closely to the Unreal Engine mannequin. I did this to reduce any trouble with rig alignment and animations that are custom and kind of made for the proportions of Unreal Engine mannequin. Now, because I did this, I can switch Domino out for mannequin and see how the animation looks on that mannequin. And this really helps a lot. I can see if the animation looks fine with this mannequin I have, which is Quinn, in place of Domino. And if it is fine, then it's most likely something wrong with how I modeled or rigged or even skinned Domino. Wonderful news is that the animations were just a little weird and off when I used the mannequin. And this is the same as with Domino. I mean, they're just a little weird and off. So I don't have to toss out this Domino model I have, and I don't have to trash my computer and set it on fire. Now at this point, I started to think I'll probably need to customize a lot of animations though, or switch to a different animation set. Hopefully I find something like this in the Unreal Marketplace, and my hopes were that they won't require too many tweaks, but I am braced for the animation overhaul if it's necessary. Now, so far, I was able to grab some animation sequences from the Unreal Marketplace. I do see I need to do a good amount of customizing. I kind of planned for that. I plan to handle this all in stages. I also predict I will be customizing animation for most of the actual game models. I think this will help to support the variety of character personalities I actually want in this game. Now, along with all the animation changing, I will be revising Domino's textures, and I have been, textures and materials. My character art side really wants the textures to exceed the bar quality I've set for myself. I know, it's just me. It's an ongoing process, but it's all about making things look even better. At this point, I want to pull away from a realistic texture look somewhat. I like what I have developed so far. She is pretty close to a realistic look, but has these subtle stylized accents to her. So I want to push the stylization a little bit further to see what I can get. We'll see what I come up with. Okay, that's it. Back to the grind for me. It's been a lot of work on Domino, more work than devlogging, and I appreciate you watching. Take